Welcome to another day in the pipe frame where we try to get that VR as high as we can. I just saw today that somebody has finally broke through 10K. So it's going to take some work. But you know what? We're going to get there. Here comes race number 1 of the night. This is going to be a daily show where I race, chat about any kind of Mario Kart news, anything that's going on in the world of Mario Kart, and of course, any tips or tricks that I find along the way, we'll share with you guys. Right, currently in 6th. We got 3 greens right now, up to 3rd. Not the greatest little section there, unfortunately, but... Okay, let's get some of these coins, or try to. We got one? No items there, unfortunately. Bowser's not trailing anything, so that's good. Oh, he had the super horn, though, so that's not cool. Okay, well, we're back at 10th. Should give us some decent items. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that bomb was super close. All right, up to 2nd now. On this final lap. Oh, wow, there's somebody trailing big time right now. All right, we're going to hang on to this mushroom. Probably just through this cut. Don't know if that was the safest because I have no defensive items. Yeah. Probably not the best play right there. Maybe 2nd? No, it looks like 3rd. 4th. Bummer. All right, I'll still take it. It's not bad. See how many points we get here on this one. Hopefully we get a few more people in here. 78 points. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, Toad's Factory showed up as the 3-lap track, so hopefully we end up there. One thing about me, you guys, is if you're brand new to the channel, I am all about just having fun and playing games while also trying to get better at them, be competitive with them. And so I am not afraid to fail in front of people because I know it can be a learning experience for myself as well as the viewers. And so I will make dumb plays. I guarantee it. I'll make good plays. And I will call them out as I see them. And I encourage you to hop into the comments and call them out as well, because that's how we can get better. And that's really the goal of this, is not only for me to get better, but the people watching this, you know, maybe you pick up some tips along the way, some tricks, that kind of stuff, and we all improve in Mario Kart World. Look at that beautiful pipe frame. And we're not on the 3-lap track, so there's a part of me that just died and is very sad right now, but, you know, we'll get through it. We'll get through it together. Tried to go wide for the food, and I missed it, unfortunately. 8th place, triple shrooms. We can get a nice little cut here if we can avoid these greens. Here we go. Oh, that slowed me way down. I'm finding that I do not love the feather. It is slowly becoming one of my least favorite items. I feel like there are a handful of decent cuts that you can get with it. They're few and far between, and I feel like most of the time it has left me in bad situations. So I'm not a huge fan of that. In fact, the other day I went to go finish a race, and I was thinking it was Mario Kart 8 where you could you know, hit the finish line and it would just spin. No, I jumped with the feather, and I bounced off of it and got 7th, from 1st to 7th from using the feather. So I became less of a fan of it that day. Yo, this Cheep is driving me crazy. Okay, we're on lap number 3. Oh, I got pushed into the off-road, though. Ow, I'm stuck. There we go. That was not cool. Okay, I'd like to get double items here. We're probably getting something good. Oh, wow. That shot could not have been any... I would have had something decent. That may be the nail in the coffin for me on this one. Let's see. I don't know if I'll recover. Maybe the bill can do some damage. Let's see here. We do have 20 coins, so that's good. Take me up to 4th, maybe 5th. Okay, I'm happy with that. That lightning was just so poorly timed. That couldn't have been any worse. Right as I got items. Another 50 points from the 6230. And I'm of the mind, like, I used to, like, not really care for the destination courses. For some reason, they've kind of grown on me. So I'm not like super mad when they do get picked. Like, I was just kind of joking about how, part of me died. They're not too bad, and they're being used in Nintendo's championships. Of course, the lounge is avoiding them at all costs, and I completely understand why. But I'm kind of the mind that's just they're part of the game. They're probably not going anywhere, and there are like, here's what's happening. I always like to say with stuff like this, like, life will find a way, right? And it really will. Like, I'm seeing people come up with shortcuts in some of these destination tracks they're pretty awesome. It's a lot more to learn because you're talking about, like, I think Nintendo said there's something like 200 different courses. Now, I don't think that means there's 200 different tracks that we can race. I'm assuming that's just the destinations between that they're counting. But even still, a lot of them are straight lines, and that's why people don't love it. I completely get it. But in some cases, we are finding there are some pretty cool shortcuts. But we get 3 laps right here, which also gets me excited. So let's jump into this one. I don't really know the cuts on this one. I got to be honest. I've only spent... I have not spent enough time in every one of these tracks, like watching the world record runs and then trying to, do some of the time trials myself. I have done it with a handful of them, and those tracks I feel very confident on, and I really enjoy. So I'm liking that we've got a Ghost right now in 3rd. I'm going to hang on to that for just a bit here. Do need some more coins. That red next to me made me a little nervous. We stole my least favorite item, so that's great. One of them. The blooper's probably my least favorite item. It just feels like such a useless item. Like, the ink on the screen doesn't seem to really do much, honestly. So the feather does come in handy against some reds, but again, I end up making mistakes with it, I feel like, more often than not. So hopefully that hit the red. I'm going to go low. We got double items. Yoshi's struggling, it looks like. Get over 10 coins there. Gonna hang on to this bomb as a defensive item for a while here. I was noticing... Yeah, a little cut there. Not great. I think that set off my bomb touching the lava. So don't want to do that again. Yikes. Okay, well, we're in 1st. We got no items right now, but... can remedy that right here. I gotta tell you, I love it when it rains. Hopefully we get more than a coin. Nope. Well, I'm gonna use it. And we might get 1st. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. We got a first place there. Should be some decent points, maybe over 100 even. Let's see what we get. $98, so just about. That's putting us at 63. So this has been a good run so far. Love seeing that. Some of you guys might wonder, why the pipe frame? Why race the pipe frame all the time? Well, I have a Mario Kart tattoo. Here, I'll go full screen. You guys can see. It's the cover of Super Mario Kart. All right. And it has the pipe frame on it because that's what Mario and the gang were using in Super Mario Kart, Super Circuit, 64. And then I think they'll obviously Double Dash kind of changed everything. And then they changed from that point on. So I've always just loved it. It's all I used in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. All I used was the pipe frame, standard wheels. I'm going to go random. Fingers crossed we might get 3 laps that way. It does happen. But to me, the pipe frame is Mario Kart. And that's just because it's what I started with, what I grew up with. My wallpapers on my desktop are the picture of Mario from Mario Kart World, where everybody is sitting in front of their Super Mario Kart character. So you got Donkey Kong, Toad, Bowser, Peach, Koopa, Mario, Yoshi, and Luigi. And that is my wallpaper, and they're all in pipe frames. So to me, it is just something that I have always been a fan of, and it is Mario Kart to me. And I know what's great is I have this conversation all the time with different racers, and a lot of times people that started on the Wii, they're like, "Yo, I love using bikes." Right? You'll probably never see me on a bike. It's just going to be the pipe frame, and I love the pipe frame in World. So here we are, another day on the pipe frame. And it looks like we got another 3-lap track, so I love that. All right, we're in 10th right now. That should maybe even 12th by the time we got items, so we may end up with something nice here. Let's see. Just a single mushroom. Okay, still in 9th. I have not really seen coins. There we go. Make that cut there, get us up to 4th. Got double items there. That's good. Oh, we got flattened, though. Come on. Tried to make the most out of that cut after getting flattened. Got up to 3rd place. Oh, that green. We got a bob-omb. We need to get some coins. Whoa. Oh, we're getting hit. We are getting hit. Okay, dropping back to 8th, 13th. Grabbing a few coins there. That was good. Okay, we got to get double items here in 13th. There we go. All right, we can make the most of these mushrooms here. Okay, up to 3rd. Kind of taking that corner a little wild. Oh, come on. Oh, the shock. But we might be able to... No, I was going to try to get that shroom. Go through that cut. That would have been epic. But no, we're back to 16th now. No coins right there. We're at 9. We just got run over. Okay, well, it's all going to come down to our items on this 3rd lap here. So let's try to make the most of it. Get as many coins as possible. And let's see what we can do here. All right, we got the gold shroom. Go ahead and start using that now. Not really making up any ground with that. We could really use a shock here. Did not want to get stuck behind that log, that's for sure. Bullet's doing some damage, though. Let's see what we get up to. 8th? I mean, for 21st to 8th, I'll take it. Not too bad at all. We got 15 points. So there we go. Here we go. Looks like it's going to be a destination track to Chaco Mountain. Got a lot of the seen a lot of the meta, which is not surprising. How do you guys feel about the meta? Let me know in the comments. Are you a fan? Do you miss the roller wheels and the teddy buggy? I can tell you I do not. I'm still not a fan of the meta only because it's not the pipe frame. I do hope that we see a handful of other carts get buffed so that we could see more viable options than just that blooper mobile or whatever it's called. See if we can do some damage with the hammers. I saw something interesting with the hammers. You guys may have seen the short that I put out of hammers bouncing off the clouds. I didn't even know that was a thing until today. So kind of interesting. If we can get a handful more coins, man, everybody's just gobbling them up. Somebody gonna take the chopper? Wow. Yo, that car was just ruining people. All right, well, get a big cut here. I think we got the maximum out of that gold. Want to make sure this little toadette's not. Oh, hammers! I was close enough that those did not hit me, thankfully. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for a reset of items. Oh wow. Throwing a blue in fifth is diabolical. Okay, fourth place right now. Get those greens away from me. We got a little slipstream there. Right into the double items in seventh. I was going to say, I don't think we're going to get very good items in seventh, unfortunately. It did not matter anyway. The lightning. Oh, we could not get the trick boost. That's bad. We may be losing points on this one. Okay, hopefully we get something good here. Oh, another shock would be super helpful, but fairly unlikely. Oh, 12th, I think. Bad news. Probably losing points on that one, which is super unfortunate. Yeah, minus 16. Come on. All right, here we go. We're gonna lock in on this one. I think I'm gonna go up. Oh, if I can, I bumped into somebody. Okay, well, we'll stay low. I'm not even gonna attempt that cut right now. I don't know it well enough yet. I'll probably go up going forward, though. I think it's gonna be a little bit quicker since I'm not confident with that. Oh, that's bad. Lost all my items. Okay, let's try this. No. We attempted it. It's all right. It's been a minute since I practiced it. I've only practiced it like spent one day, just a little bit of time on it. I wanted to hit that chain. And I lost my bill. Okay, we'll utilize this bill to practice this cut right here. Because if I miss the cut, I'll just pull the bill out. There we go. Just like that. Missed all the coins, though, unfortunately. Okay, up to 13th. Still got to... Going a little too fast. I couldn't get that second hop. Hoping to see a shock right there. Oh, I didn't even mean to hit it, but maybe a good time for shock. Oh, somebody went for it. All right, we might be able to get a little better than 8th. Oh, come on. Not my cleanest run, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Well, that's going to do it for another day in the pipe frame. Let's see. How many points did we end up with? 7th, we probably got another. Yeah, so we're not quite to 6. Oh, so close to 6,400. Well, we'll hopefully surpass that tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you want, ring that bell. And we'll see you tomorrow for another day at the pipe frame.